Hi guys, and welcome back for another speed build in Creativerse. Today we are spotlighting another player's blueprint. This one is by Valucifer. I think that's how you say it. If I'm wrong, I am so sorry. I just butchered your name. But this one is called An Atlanitan Dream. It is 16,482 blocks. Not too big, not too bad. I actually love this size. This is a little bit smaller than the last couple I've done. It did take me about 3.5 hours to do. So originally I had the idea I was going to build this a little bit different than I normally did because I knew there was a lot of water in this blueprint. As you can see, there's a ton of water. In fact, I think water is the most block that you will need to get for this blueprint. I thought I will go back to how I used to do blueprints. I used to do blueprints before they came out with the autofill, layer by layer. One block layer, all down. The second layer, all down. The third, and so on and so on. Instead of just kind of going all over the place. Autofill came out and changed our lives, then started using that mostly and tended to have blocks going above my head, whatever. But because this one had a lot of water, I felt like it would be difficult to go back and find the blocks that I've missed because I will always miss blocks. Somehow I will leave them out, and I put the, hints, the see-through blocks so you can find what you have forgotten. I always have blocks I have forgotten. But this blueprint, I actually didn't have that many. I had a couple lamps, Atlantian lamps that I couldn't find that I did end up finding. So I didn't have too much problems with this. And also this blueprint did not glitch out like the last two, and I don't know why. I guess there wasn't really any small lights. It was just all the Atlantian floor lamps or whatever. So maybe that's why, but this blueprint was mostly made with the Atlanta stuff that they came out a few updates ago. I'm really enjoying this block set. The only thing I think that wasn't Atlantean maybe was the windows, which are the forbidden or forgotten temple windows. I'm not sure of the correct name, but all the others are mostly, I believe, Atlantean. Oh, there is obsidian fence and alumite slabs. I apologize. But anyways, you get the picture. Most of it is the new blocks. So this is my first time building anything from this user, and I have to say, I'm gonna look and see if they've got any more because this was a lot of fun to do. I really enjoyed this. So as you can see, I got away from the idea of having to do it layer by layer, and I just started using autofill all over the place. I did try to save water for the last thing. I did go around and put in as many of the lamps and everything that I could and then save water for last. Now this build, I believe, is unfurnished mostly. So you could still continue to decorate inside to however you want it to be. It says An Atlanitan Dream. I don't know how you want to take that, but to me this blueprint kind of seemed like a temple of a water temple is what I got from it. There's lots of stairs, there's different levels. I believe there's like 3 levels. We will be taking a look at the end of this video so you guys can see for yourself. As always, I like to go through at the end and show you a closer look. It's really well done. I did very much enjoy it, and I didn't have the water end up glitching out. Normally the water will give me trouble in a blueprint, but not this one. It worked out just fine, and when I pulled the blueprint out, it was fantastic. It didn't glitch. Water was, I think, how it should be, so it was all good. Now, you can build this underwater. I did not. I built it above water. I have tried building blueprints underwater one time. It didn't work out so well. First of all, it was a lot of clearing because it was a very large blueprint. That might have been the problem. Secondly, it gets dark. Even in creative mode, it's really hard to see and find all the blocks. It was just really, really difficult. But I may try in the future to do builds in the water, under the water, because I think it's a really cool idea. I've always thought that it would be cool to build underwater. But I just built this one above the water, so it still turns out really good. I mean, you can do either one if you want it underwater. The whole inside of it's basically underwater. There's a lot of water in I think the 2 lower levels, and then above the top levels there's no water. But anyways, yeah, I like the color. I feel like the colors were changed a little bit there in the trim, the Atlantian trim wall. I like it. It looks good. So there I'm just putting up the windows and the lamps, I guess. Oh, there were some of the chests, the clam chest and vases, which I really like. And a couple chairs. Like I said, it's mostly unfurnished, but there are a few things there. And I like how they changed the color to those windows. Oh, there was some glass that gave me some trouble I missed. This is at the end of the thing. So yeah, I had to go back in and put those in, which is not a problem. But there we are. So we are gonna go ahead and jump into the game and take a closer look. Okay, so here we are. This is the outside, this is the front part. I believe this is where the cornerstone was at. We're gonna start at the bottom level and work our way up. As you can see, it is not a full claim. It is actually quite smaller, a bit smaller than a full claim, but it is pretty tall. Okay, so there's no doors down here. Now you could probably, now that I'm thinking about it, you could probably stick this all in the water from like this block down could go in the water, and this block could be, this from up here above would be above, because I feel like this is the entrance right here. There's the doors. There's no doors down below. I don't think there's no hidden doors. No, I'm pretty sure. But anyways, so we can come in through here. This is like the outer, the terrace, like it goes all the way around. Pretty much looks the same all the way around, but I do like the color. They changed the lumite and the obsidian to these colors. I think it works. Here we go into the front way. You can see this is like one level here. It is not the top level, however. You just have these corridors. This is why it seems more of like a temple look to me, is because there's not really any rooms. It's just like sections. If we go up to the top, then here we go like this, and you can see it is not mostly decorated. It's just lamps basically, and some chests and stuff, and a couple tables, I think. So here's the top section of this build. I like it. I think it's very nice. So if we come down this way, you can see, and they'll come down this way. It's very well laid out. It definitely gives me the water temple vibes. You can see this is where it starts to go underwater right here. And there we are. And then you can go through these doors. There's no more stairs going down, but there is in this section, but there is this. So you have this, and then over here you have the same thing going down that way. Well, we can go down these stairs, and this is all underwater right here. And yeah, it's just a small section, and then you go out into this where you see the chest and everything. So you could decorate this however you wanted. You could even section it off if you wanted. It would be hard to get these same blocks and to kind of wall it off in sections, make rooms. Sure, why not? There's a few of these blocks like this. I don't know that it's supposed to be there. I think it was accidentally placed, but it was in the blueprint that way. I just think that they didn't, like, I can tell you how many times I would go to place a block down and it get placed somewhere else, and I didn't realize it. So that is basically it. And QB's swimming here with me. But yeah, that's basically it of this build. So there's no other further downs, and there's no secret doors or anything like that. But if you want to get out, you have to go back up, I suppose. So there we are. That is An Atlantian Dream. Atlantian Dream. I really do like the colors of the limestone, the spiral limestone, that gold and that blue. That's really cool. There's some canvas 8s to give like a little trim. I think that was a neat touch. And yeah, so all right guys, I think that's gonna be it for today's video. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. I would appreciate it. And don't forget to subscribe. It helps me out and the channel. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.